There we go.
Hey, everybody out there in Facebook land and YouTube land and wherever you're watching from tonight. This is my friend Jess, and she's a fellow witch and one of our newest Skeleton Key witches. So welcome to the pack, and hang on. Oh, it's fun though. And then of course we have Bob. Bob, Big Bob. So there's Bob. Bobby, he's got a shirt and tie. Bob wears a shirt and tie every day. He's such a fancy boy. But anyways, all right, Bob, you stay there.
Kitty soft paws.
I'm gonna share my show, because if I don't share the show, no one comes to watch. And then when no one comes to watch, it's not as much fun to do tarot readings for people. Hey, Bob, no, let go, Bob.
Bob doesn't want us to do tarot readings.
Bob is trying to put a wrench in the machine here. He likes Velcro. I don't know what it is about the Velcro, but Bob thinks, it feels good on his lips or something. I don't know. You ever had that feeling though, where it's like something just feels good on your lips, or like you rub it or something, it just feels so damn good you just want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Wow. And they're done that.
My mind just went somewhere. Probably shouldn't have.
That's funny. Yeah. So anyway, Madam's just checking up on her clients, her subbies. So anyway, let's see now. I'm going to invite people to the show because it'll be a good show, and they might enjoy it. So let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm right at the top of the list. And now I'm going to share. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, share too. All right, Messenger. And I'm just going to go down the list. Uh-oh. I'm on the wrong one. Oh, dear God. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Who's watching my show? And would you care for a reading? Jess is also a witch and has done many tarot readings before. So you're kind of getting your 2-for-1 today. Let's see. Oh, Joanne. Hey, how are you?
Hi, Joanne.
It's so nice to see you again. And then let's see. I want to share the show, but I need to get out of here and be myself again. And so I will probably find more people to...
never know who people really are.
You just never know who's on and who's not. So let's see then. I got to go back to Skeleton Key Network. But I don't want to be Skeleton Key Network. I just want to go there. And there I am. Now I'm sharing the show to Messenger. And there we are. So now we'll have some people in here. Saturday, BB had a BB. Oh, well, you know what? You didn't really miss much, because I didn't. I don't think I even really got on last week. Yeah, I think I didn't, because we were, this new lifestyle
is amazing. It's freeing.
It
is liberating.
Mm-hmm.
It is so scary to make the change, and after you do, simplifying your life is, man, that's where it's at. Step out that rat race and simplify your life for real.
Yeah, and I think it's good to just kind of take a step back and reevaluate what's really important to you. What's really important in life. Is it spending time with your family? Is it having the time to work on a business idea or a project that you've been wanting to do forever?
I've had near-death experiences, and I can tell you from personal experience that the only thing you walk away in this life with are the bonds that you create with other people. And how are they going to know when you're around, when you're gone, if they didn't know how they felt when you were around? Tighten them bonds up. And memories, that's all you take with you, literally. That's it. I saw my own body. I saw the paramedics. I saw everything. And that's all you take. And I'm telling you, simplify your life and get out the rat race, and you will find some serious happiness.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, Nino. How you doing? Hola. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yo estoy muy bien. Let's see now. Would anyone, Joanne, care for a reading? I haven't seen you for, had a baby boy, 10-5. Wow, that's a big baby. That is one big baby.
Go, girl.
Yeah. So you're a nana now. Nana Joanne. Nana Joanna. I love it. That's great. Habla español, sí. Un poquito, you know,
Me?
saying that.
Muy poquito.
Yes, the Amish way is very earthy, and I just went shopping at an Amish store the other day, and the prices were unbelievably low. It was great. I loved it, and yes, they are. They don't vaccinate, and they're a much healthier population. Frankly, they are very close to the earth, and they I think are healthier as a population, you know, as a group. They're healthier than a lot of Americans, you know. So
They even do their 6-month to 1 year body parasite cleanse to make sure that they keep their bodies nice and clean.
so what is your question, Nino? Nino. You have a
Nino.
question for me for the tarot. What is your question? ¿Qué está una preguntar?
Is somebody pregnant?
No, it's preguntar is question.
That's how good
It's a
my
question.
Spanish is.
So he has a question for the tarot. So it was no skinny one, always homemade pies and cakes. Yeah, and they do everything homemade. But I'm telling you, doesn't mean it's better because somebody screwed up these pickles that I bought.
Hey,
They were
don't get it wrong, because I've seen them at McDonald's and at Walmart and driving cars too. So they cheat a little bit, but not very much.
yeah, they do.
And we live in Amish country.
Se Diego quiero saber en lo laboro. Se Diego quiero. Does she want saber? Does she want to move in? Is that what you're asking? ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Diego, let's see. As does she want something? I'm trying here. And then old worldly and newer worldly. Yeah, they kind of blend the two. And I had some dealings with the Amish through the carriage business and stuff. And they, you know, there's a certain way that you talk to them. And my ex's dad had the Amish beard because they don't trust people, the English. They call us English, but they don't trust us. And so he grew a beard so he would kind of fit in and they would trust him because he loved their culture, and he built carriages, and he had horses, and he shoed horses, and he was a blacksmith and all that stuff. So he kind of lived that Amish life, you know, more or less, kind of, because he still liked beer and
I know
driving his
one thing
pickup.
about the Amish. I finally figured out what the beard thing is, why some of them have beards and why some of them don't. The ones with the beards are married, and the ones that are shaved off are not married.
Yep, they're the young guys.
You know?
Yep, they're pre-marriage.
I had to ask one time. I had to.
Yep. Yeah, the guys with the beards are the you know, the fathers and the grandfathers, and you know, the ones who are married and got kids, and you know, because I mean, if you're married and you're Amish, you got kids. And that's all there is to it. Because you know, you gotta have somebody to help you with the farm. No lie. And I mean, people used to have big families for that reason, because they needed the help. You know, if you were going to run a big farm, or if you were going to you know, have some kind of operation like that, you would definitely, you know, want lots of help. And so, you know, you could just make the help.
And they're
And then,
family oriented too.
yeah, they're family oriented people. They're really great people. Um, always man shopping. Are you always man shopping, Joanne? Oh Lord. Well, if you sometimes you do have to shop around. No kidding. You just have to keep, muscling your way through the creeps to try and find one that's decent. So I got one that's pretty decent. He's pretty nice. He's pretty good. We had to call out the cavalry today though on him. I don't
This
know.
little adventure.
Hey Jennifer Lee, how you doing today? Let's
What's up,
see.
Miss Jennifer?
Let's see. He says, ¿me puede decir si me va a salir trabajo pronto? Something about getting a job quickly. Will you get a good job quickly? Something like that. Will you get a job quickly? A clue about love. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. All right, Joanne. So Joanne wants to know about love and get a clue. I'll tell you what, though, men are so hard to understand. It took me years and years and years and years, and I'm still learning that it's just they don't think the way we do. I always thought that if I gave him something that was special to me, the most precious gift I have to give, and because I liked him and I wanted to show him how much I liked him and that I would love to see more of him. And so then, I would have sex on the first date. I know I was one of them girls because I thought, well, if I give him the good stuff, he'll keep wanting to come back for more. No, it's not like that. Men are not like that. Women might be like that, but men are not. And they think, well, gosh, she gave it away the first night. Must not be nothing special there. So I'm just going to keep moving. Thanks, lady, for the nice night. But, I'll see you on the flip side. So, they just really don't think about things the way we do. And so you kind of have to get in that man mindset. And it was easy to do as madam, to delve into the psyche of the male. Not that I really care about what they think. I mean, can anyone get a clue about men? I don't know. I work on it, and I'm finding out that men really like to be subjugated. A lot of them. And so I have no problem with that. Subjugating men is fun. Oh Lord, that's one of my madam-isms. Subjugating men is fun. Another one is life's exciting if you're really living it. There's I'm a top, not a bottom. If you like these, I got more, and they'll be on t-shirts real soon. So yeah, I'll be selling some t-shirts with madamisms on them. And if there's anything that you hear me pop off with, if you like it, no intendi. No intend and like no intendi. Where is that Spanish dictionary?
I don't know.
God dang it.
Sam
I had it the
had it
other
last.
day. Sam had it, and now I don't know where it is. So I'm going to struggle here, Nino. Nino. I think it's Nino. So it could be Nino. Anyways, 2 cards just jumped out at me, and I'm going to play them. It was, this is past, present, and then Joanne's future. Ooh, pentacles. Nice. Your financial situation could be looking better here. So in the future, in the not too distant future. So let's see. I always have to have my book light because I can't see diddly squat with this lighting. But okay, so what we got is the reverse justice card for your recent past. So I don't know if this'll hit home for you, but
Some kind
we'll
of
give it a go here.
Injustice that she feels like probably should have been paid for that wasn't.
Yeah. So let's see. Struggle to achieve balance. Perhaps something unfair has recently transpired, or an event that was not aligned with your personal ethics needs your attention. Your intuition will guide you as to what what it represents in your life. And once you've identified where that is, you can begin to look on how to shift the energy surrounding that situation. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, difficulties will still arise. And that is the truth. You just have to keeping Sam out of jail. Well, yeah, of course, he's a really clean cut character. He's never been arrested or anything. So, I find it funny when cops bring him home, because it's like that's the only time he rides in the back of the cop car. They got to bring him home because he's kind of a wayward soul. We love him though. Anyway, yeah, it was just he was gone for a long time, and we were starting to like kind of wonder if maybe, some sort of, what do you call it, foul play had come about, so we just, I wasn't going to involve the police, but it worked out that way. And I really just told the park rangers, and then they involved the police, and there was like 10 squad cars here and
private investigators
and stuff.
units.
And yeah. Oh, they had the drones out. Yeah. And that's actually how they found him, was with the drones, because he was out in the woods, of course. So anyway, yeah. He just was on an adventure. He's Sam. So anyway, then let's see, 5, 7 of wands. This is your present, your like immediate present. Let's see, the wands. It's let's see, 7. So it would suggest that you're dealing with unforeseen challenges and obstacles that arise, and it's asking you to be assertive and strategic rather than acting defensive of your hard work and reputation. Being courageous in the face of adversity and listening to your intuition is the best way to handle pressure and increase your success. That's probably good advice for everyone, really. And being courageous in the face of adversity, that to me is what real bravery is. It's not that you're not scared. It's that you're scared and you do it anyway. And that's what being brave is. I'm getting a feeling
that she's not trusting her. And from them last two, she started paying attention to her intuition and stop blowing it off as just, that's just intuition. And it sounds like you're not listening to your intuition. You need to trust yourself more.
That's just it. Trust yourself more. We've learned to be mistrustful of ourselves, of our own decision-making process. And it's not, we just have to trust in our own ability to make these decisions. And you have to believe that you can do it.
I feel like there's something going on, and she's got a feeling whether or not something's going on, and her intuition's trying to tell her, and she won't listen.
Yeah. April, I will get you a reading as soon as we're done with Joanne. So you're up next. And then hey Kelly, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. And we're doing okay. Not too shabby. We're sitting in the RV and podcasting in my bedroom. So then the last one, the 10 of Pentacles, would suggest to me
financial issues.
Well, but stability, financial stability, coming your way. So I think you stupid light. That was kind of not really smart. I know I got another flashlight in here though, or a book light or something and something.
So how are all of you doing tonight? We're doing good. How are you guys doing?
Oh my God, we're so great.
Where are you guys chiming in from?
Let's see. Joanne is, I want to say she's in Canada.
Wow, tuning in all the way from Canada?
Yep, I think so.
Goodness gracious. Thanks for watching.
Kelly's in England. Kelly Elliott, you're in Great Britain, aren't you? England. Nice. Canada. Okay, April's from Canada. Cool. And then, yeah, I think Kelly is in England.
I watched a
She's
video
in
one time
England.
that said they were talking to Canadians
Mhm.
about what they think about Americans.
Oh,
And they said that they think that we're loud, burger eating,
darn it.
something, but just mainly like that we're loud and that we like our burgers. Yes,
We like beef, yeah.
we do.
Yeah, that's
But
good. Canada also cool. And then yep, we said hello to Srishidi. Srishidi. So there we go. All right. So then let's see. The last one for Joanne.
goodness, there we go.
That's some light now. All right. So
Shed a
then,
little light on this subject.
Oh, here, we'll just do the red light. How's that? We're in the red light district now. So let's see. Amsterdam. Gonna go to Amsterdam. I would love to go to Amsterdam and just hang out there, I'm sure it's lovely. It's on the canal, it's on the water. Anything on the water, is good with me.
I'd like to go to Nova Scotia.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Canada in general, I think would be a cool trip. But yeah, so it wouldn't be too cool. I'd probably go in summer.
Nova Scotia.
Oh, darn it. I had it right there, and then I flopped the page. All right, so here it is, 10. Okay, and I really can't read with this red. I got to have a white light. Oh, my God. I'm going blind. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, right there. So, and it's upright. So it represents love within the family that's most supportive in your life. Though that may not be your family of origin. Focus on spending time with the people you love and creating a network of prosperity that'll give generously to those in need. It may be an inheritance for you, or may mean that you are beginning to set aside funds that'll benefit your children, your aging relatives, or a partner. Enjoy the present while planning for this prosperous future. That's always good advice. Enjoy the moment that you're in, Oh, it's flooding bad. Okay. Wow. But yeah, enjoy the moment that you're in, because it's never going to come around again. And you really should just enjoy, the time that you're in. I remember when I was younger and I used to wish away time like crazy. Like, oh my God, I wish it was this day because we're going to go do something.
I can't. I wish I was an
exciting.
Adult. Worst wish
Oh
ever.
my God, yeah. I wish I was a grown up so I could do whatever I want. Right. That's a fallacy. Come on, kids. You don't get to ever do whatever you want. So
all right. Who do we get to read for
so
next?
then, well, let's see. We're finishing up with her. Let's see. Buying a home, inheriting property, or money are all current possibilities. You're also seeing overt generosity from your family or important members of your social circle. You have plenty of love and support to further your dreams, especially when you seek advice from people you respect who are older and wiser. So if you got questions about things, don't be afraid to ask people who've been there before, a little older and wiser than you might be. And
we're called elders for a reason.
That's right. And I'm embracing my cronism because, you get to a certain age and it's like, you kind of go through the midlife crisis and all that. And then you get to thinking, you know what? I would never want to be young again because frankly, I was a dumbass when I was young and I don't want to go back there again. Why would I want to do that? That was terrible.
You know what my midlife crisis was?
What?
When I realized that my body couldn't keep up with my spirit no more. I was like, oh my God, I'm screwed.
No. I know, right? Because you're thinking you want to do all this stuff and then you get out there to do it and you're like, oh, my knees are just killing
and my
me.
back's like, I dare you.
Go ahead, I dare you. You'll be paying for it tomorrow, won't you?
Don't plan on getting out of bed for the next 2 days.
The older you get, it's kind of the more challenging it gets to just do like all the
my
things
kid
that you
actually
wanna do.
asked me what it was like to be my age, and I said, you know what? I don't know. I've never been this old. I said the only thing I can honestly say is you don't have as much energy, and it's a little more physically painful.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I try and keep up the energy with like eating a good diet and eating a good diet
But
and
on the inside,
exercise.
I could run you in circles, bro.
Yeah, she probably could. Although I did go for a walk today, and I got some firewood, and I took my little wagon, and I went for a walk around the campground, and twice today. And then actually, I probably went for about 4 or 5 walks around the campground, but
Yeah,
it was
I meant
good.
like inside. I could run that kid in circles.
Yeah.
He may be younger than me, but my spirit's way younger. You're lucky this body won't keep up no more.
Yeah, I know, right? But you know, it's not. It's really all about how you feel, and you can be any age and still feel good. You know, you don't.
Yeah.
I think it's a fallacy that you have to, feel like crap when you get old. You really don't have to.
Nope.
I mean,
And
you might have a
aged
few
either.
extra aches and pains, but you really overall should feel good. At any age, I think so.
It's not so bad.
But I've never been there before. I've never been older than this, so I don't know. We'll see when I get
be
there.
Around for at least 500 years.
500 years. She's
At
gonna.
least.
There you go. She's gonna be as old as Methuselah. So anyway, we're moving on to April. April, is there any questions that you have for the universe that you would like to have answered? And shout out to Gussie too, if you're out there, Gussie Dup. I need to have a chat with you about the show. Just more so guidance. Okay, all right. Well, let's see what we got for you. I'm cutting them now. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna go like that. Intuitively, I placed these cards. So now let's see what we got for you. Ooh, so your recent past looks like it had you were kind of making some tough decisions, kind of felt like you had your back to the wall, and you weren't really trusting your intuition and your ability to trust in yourself. So, yes, Jennifer, I will come to you right after we're done with April. And so, you recently had, some tough decisions to make, but I can tell you, trust in yourself. You have to. Your intuition knows everything. It knows everything you need to know. You just have to listen to it. And when you get that nagging feeling, that something's not right, or that, I need to do this, go do it. For Christ's sakes, don't stop. Go run out and do it, because your intuition will always be right. And
it won't shut up until you do.
Exactly. It won't shut up until you go do the right thing. So just go do it. Listen to it.
Save yourself the trouble.
Yes, exactly. So it says, are you ignoring red flags or refusing to make a decision regarding a partner or a relationship? You may be forced to choose between 2 partners or weigh complex options within a single existing relationship. When you avoid conflict or confrontation to avoid risk of pain, you're limiting yourself. Try to release your fear and opening up to love. Boy, that's tough too. Because part of love is allowing yourself to be loved. And it's also loving another, which is easy. I think loving another is easier than allowing yourself to be loved, because, it goes back to the whole self-love thing. If you don't love yourself, you can't allow others to love you, because you don't think you're worthy of it. And it's what screws up so many relationships. And they're like, but I love him. But you don't love yourself, and it's never going to work out, because you can't maintain that. And because eventually you'll tip them off, and it'll be like, you'll say things enough that they'll be like, yeah, why do I love you? I can't figure it out. I think I'm out of here. Other than, because you got to say, oh, well, I am worthy of love, and this is why. I'm a great person. I'm friendly. I'm happy a lot of the time. I'm, easy to get along with. I'm, coquettish and pretty and whatever. Whatever it is you are, and just be good with yourself, and be good to yourself, and love yourself, because you're worth it. Really, we all.
Hey,
are.
Mary.
Hey, Mary Kay Crawford. And Jennifer Johnson will be with you in just a moment. Page of Pentacles, that's your current situation. And so let's see what he has to say about stuff. I thought, no, it's wands that's back there, and then there's swords, and then there's pentacles. So then, let's see. It was the page, the lowly page. And he, let's see, it's upright. So he, let's see. Card may represent working at the beginning stages of a project or starting down a new path. What you are working towards is grounded in reality and can grow into lasting abundance with focus and steady effort, which is pretty true of anything, really. Be open to receiving messages from a variety of sources, especially your own intuition.
I'm hearing that word a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot
People
of
don't
you
trust
out there that are not
themselves.
trusting yourselves.
Mhm.
You trust everybody else and get mad when they betray that trust, but you don't trust yourself.
Yeah, I know, right? So if you're looking at a new relationship, the partner may be in the early stages of personal achievement and focused on achieving their goals. Putting effort into building a solid foundation is a worthwhile use of your energy. So there you go. It may be more practical than romantic, but it indicates that your romantic life is centered on someone stable and trustworthy, or finding someone with those qualities. So, prosperous new beginnings in the workplace, and you're beginning a new creative project, health routine, or wellness practice. Stay steadfast in your vision and know that the beginning stages can often be frustrating. Listen to your intuition to guide you to the next practical step to propel yourself forward. I think having a workout plan and planning meals and stuff like that, it lowers your stress. It encourages you to eat better and take better care of your body and yourself. And I think it's all good. So then the star card is your last, which is nice. This is your future, and it would indicate that things are not looking too shabby for you. We're getting a couple of ding.
That would be my mother.
Oh, the mothers. I'm the mother, and I'm having a bit of a difficult situation with my child, but I love her and I respect her. And whatever she decides, I will abide by, even if I don't like it, because it's what I have to do as a mother. Anyway. So the last card, the star card, says that it appears to lift your spirits after a time of painful or violent transformation, helps renew your faith and hope in the future. Allow the card to inspire you to get back into a state of creative flow by utilizing all the gifts you have within you. Healing energy is present both in body and spirit. Well, that's good. And then healing from a prior relationship or within a current one is in process now. So have faith in your romantic life. Trust that your path to love is guided and protected, and that the difficulties of the past are behind you. You're being guided towards opportunities to advance in your career. Nice. Let's see. Be creative with ideas for financial improvement. Open yourself to flashes of inspiration. May also indicate that you're healing from a monetary or job loss. Let's see. Healing from past and feeling hopeful for the future. Divine inspiration is flowing towards you, so allow yourself to act on your creative impulses. The near future holds health as well as positive growth in the realm of spiritual and physical well-being. So there you go. You're gonna, hey, Carlos, hola. Let's see. Now we have Jennifer. All right. Jennifer Johnson. And yes, you may. We'll do the 3 card. And I can do, let's see. I could do a couple more. Struggling to get a job. Yes, Srishidi, I will, you'll be up next. And then, Carlos and then Srishidi. Well, actually, Srishidi was on with us longer. So it's going to be Srishidi and then Carlos. We're going to ask for her for career guidance. And then Carlos wants to know if he's going to live in the U.S. But first, we're going to take care of Jennifer. And we're going to ask the universe, what questions what things should she focus on? What things does she need to know from the universe to be successful in the upcoming weeks and stuff. So I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to put this one on top of that one, and this one is going on top of that one, and then this one's going on the bottom. What is it? I have to look. Okay. So anyway, there's that. Okay, recent past. This is the present, and that is the future. So, let's see. I think this is not listening to your intuition as well. Let's see. It is swords.
It's a lot of not trusting yourselves out there.
I know. What's it's I think it's the culture, our culture, kind of lends us to, well, you're just a girl, what do you know? And that sort of thing.
What's
And
Jennifer saying?
truck driver and co-driver quit on me tonight, and I wanted to know why. Okay. Well, maybe we can tell you why. We'll see.
Some things, don't be surprised if you don't get an answer, because some things are ours to know.
That's true. Or we won't know until much later, and then you'll go, oh, okay, I get it now. The 4 is swords. This is your recent past. So it asks you to relax, calm your mind, and engage in introspection. If you feel stressed or anxious, meditation and sleep are encouraged. Letting yourself rest creates space within your mind to receive ideas and intuitive messages that lead to solutions. That's what I don't do enough. I can't hardly hit REM sleep, and it's because I have restless leg and all that happy crap, and I can't hardly hit REM sleep. And plus, I'm an air sign.
Look at that, Cindy, so sweet. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's nice to talk to intelligent people.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice.
We'll get to you, sweetheart.
We will. We'll stay as long as it takes. We'll get to you. So Jennifer, then. Mary, we will get to you too. Taking a break from dating or stepping back from a relationship can do wonders to bring you closer to someone special. In fact, you may find that you need some time alone to evaluate your priorities and focus on yourself before diving back into the world of love. Good advice. If you work on yourself and you're happy with who you are, and you're enjoying life, somebody's going to notice that, and they're going to go, wow, look at her. She's so awesome. She's enjoying life. She's happy with herself. She's not with anybody, and she doesn't really seem to care because she's happy doing what she's doing, and she's living her passion and fulfilling her needs for herself, and she's an awesome person. And so you really just have to work on you, and then somebody else will come along for sure, because they'll just notice how awesome you are. And then feeling stressed out at work and needing to take a break or possibly a vacation. So but this is your recent past. So, and then carve out quiet time to meditate and focus on your spiritual path, and it'll do you a world of good. Then your present is 5 of Wands. The Wands. Oh dear. Oh, not the Wands again. Here we go. So 5 often shows up when you're steeped in conflict or disagreement. Asks you to consider how you handle yourself during these situations. Also indicates competition between qualified parties all vying for the same position, such as applying for the same job. When dealing with others who have strong opinions, know that your point of view is also important, and don't be afraid to ruffle a few feathers in your quest for a successful outcome. Yeah, don't be, just be you, say it how you see it, and, let the chips fall where they may.
And remember that 5's a number of change too.
Yeah, that's true. So then annoying delays and circumstances beyond your control are asking you to slow down, and pay attention to details. Try to keep your impatience in check. Taking on several creative projects or tasks at the same time will lead to the frustration of not finishing anything. Focus on one thing at a time, see it through before beginning anything new. Good idea.
Out, so you don't get burned out.
I had that problem. I would take on too many projects at once, and then I would look around and go, oh, I just don't even want to deal with any of them now. So it was like that. And then let's see. The 2 of Swords, but it's reversed, so I'm not sure about that one. Two of Swords reversed.
Swords is usually air sign, like meaning spirit realm type stuff.
Yeah. And it's reversed. So suggest you've been allowing the thoughts and opinions of others to weigh too heavily on you, maybe preventing you from receiving clear messages from your intuition.
There's that word again.
Yep. Intuition. It's our word of the day. So maybe see, in order to reach decisions that are aligned with your true self, turn down the volume of other voices and tune in to your own inner monologue. Listen to what you're trying to tell yourself, because you are the best, the most knowledgeable person on you, on what's good for you. And if you don't know, then take the time to meditate and look inside yourself. Say, what do I want? What am I looking for in life? What are my goals? When am I going to meet these goals? This is all stuff that you have to do within yourself. And another person is just going to complicate things, and they're going to keep you from actually paying attention to yourself. And then that's probably not going to work out because you didn't pay attention to yourself. So I think pay attention to yourself, listen to your intuition, and be willing to be alone if that's what's called for, and work on you. It's a good thing. It really is.
And meditation can literally be as simple as just daydreaming. I know everybody's had those daydreams where you literally thought you were living in that moment. That's a form of meditation too.
And just like I discovered
deep thought,
or collecting rocks on the anywhere, like, because you're thinking about other stuff while you're collecting the rocks, and you're thinking about you're meditating on these things. And so even something like that, or just something that kind of allows your mind to wander, taking a hike or something like that, going out in nature, just sitting under a tree and listening to the birds chirp while you let your mind wander. That's meditation. So really key. We'll do more meditation. Good, Jennifer, because that's when you get in touch with yourself and learn to trust yourself, because you start listening to yourself, and doing the things that your body's trying to tell you need to do. So there you go, and I hope that was helpful for you. And so now we're gonna do Mary, right? It's the back here, Carlos wants to know if he's gonna get Shrishidi. Okay. Career guidance, struggling to get a job. Okay, so let's see what we can tell her about. Maybe give her some good advice about getting a job. So I'm going to cut them here, and I'm going to cut them there, and I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to go like that.
Eye contact and calmness goes a long way. So does respect. Okay,
so, well, how about that? Ooh, all major arcana. So it's like a in your face message. Hello. Queen of Cups, which could be you. We don't know. And so
Cups is a water sign.
Yep. And so I always think of cups as like family, love, marriage thing, kind of, like the home, kind of stuff. But anyway, Queen of Cups, this is your recent past, embodies these characteristics, including, it could be you, but this card also symbolizes the energetic presence of intense emotions in your life. Ask yourself, is there someone who's been influencing your emotions? Have your own emotions been trying to tell you something? When you look within, what messages do you receive about nurturing yourself? So once again, it goes back to nurturing yourself, listening to yourself. It may represent a wonderful romance with a loving, nurturing, compassionate partner. Don't be afraid of vulnerability, as they are signs of emotional intelligence and leads to deeper connection. The Queen of Cups also carries indications of motherhood, children, and family. I don't know if that's something that you're interested in, but be careful out there, okay? Wrap that rascal.
Figure in her life.
Let's see. Using your intuition in the workplace reveals new opportunities. Be open and receptive to creative inspiration that's coming your way. And then let's see. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Let's see here what we got. Wheel of Fortune to me always says like change, big change, you know. Let's see. Ask you to focus on what you can control when things feel chaotic. Are you refusing to let something come to an end or resisting growth? Everything is changing around you, which can feel uncomfortable, but this time of instability is temporary. What is ending now will create space for something new to come in its place. That is the law of attraction. You have to make a place for something in your life if you want it to come in. Say, for example, you're with somebody that you're just kind of killing time with, you know, and you know that this person isn't the person that you really want to be with because they just fall short in some way, or they're just not, you know, really, it's not just that simpatico, you know. So, but you stay with them anyway because it's something to do while you're waiting for Mr. Right, right? No, wrong.
Not Mr. Right Now.
Yeah, it's got to be Mr. Right, not Mr. Right Now. And so put Mr. Right Now back up on the shelf and leave him alone. Work on you, and Mr. Right will come, you know, or Miss Right, or whoever, you know. The person that you probably should be with will come along, but not if you're, you know, not holding their spot for them, you know. If you got their spot filled with some jackass, they're never going to come, you know, because you didn't leave any room for them in your life. So if you want things to happen, leave room for them in your life and they will come. It will fill that space. So, alrighty. So then let's see. We got the World reversed, which is, I'm not sure about that one. I don't see the World card very often. Oh, it's back here. The World. It's a lovely card, though. It really is. I do dig it. I don't know why. It's like a you know, lady who's kind of naked, but she's kind of good looking and she looks pretty happy about stuff. So, the devil, you say? Oh, come on. Nope, 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 no. God dang it! Was it clear in the back? I suppose it's the last one, isn't it? Yep, it was the last one. Okay, so then the World card, and here I'll show it to you because it's a lovely card. Oop, yep, right there. It's gorgeous. So anyway, she's showing her boobs off. Oh, I think it was reversed, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So reversed means that, and this is your upcoming future, your near future. Cycles ready to be completed, even if you're not quite ready to accept it. And there may be a lack of closure or delay in the gratification from your efforts that prevents you from seeing a situation has come to an end. If this is the case, know that closure is something you can offer to yourself by affirming you're ready to move on and open up to new energetic cycles, trusting you have grown and are ready for the next adventure to begin. So there you go. And just trust you're ready for the next chapter of life. And then let's see,
Cindy.
Okay, there we go. And let's see, you are broken and crying. Oh, and that's terrible. So is there a particular question, Cindy, that you have? Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that it's you're getting some guidance, because really that's why, you know, we're here, is to just help people see what's really, you know, important, or help people make small changes to make their lives better, you know, or maybe give them a little heads up or information that'll help them, you know.
It is so easy to get lost these days.
Yeah, it is.
So just stay centered and just keep your head about you and always remember that put yourself first.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, and it's not a sin or a crime to
You
put
don't-
yourself first, ladies.
You don't gotta feel guilty for going out and buying that shirt or feel guilty because you did.
Mhm.
Love yourself like you don't love others.
Exactly. You would give other people way more leeway than what you give to yourself. I know I'm that way. I'm super hard on myself, and I would.
Self-critique is a bitch.
Yeah, it is, because you're so hard on yourself, and other people you let slide on the same thing, but yourself, oh no way.
Try to give yourself some credit for the good things that you do in your life, regardless
That's good
of
advice.
what they are, because
Mhm.
we are some beastly ass women out here, and acknowledge the goddess in you, because truly, you have no idea.
Okay, so this is for Cindy.
Okay,
And,
Cindy says, I really have so many.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the universe has to
So
say.
the Hierophant is your first card, and it is right side up. The path of learning is never complete. Remain open to new courses of study and honor tradition while also forming your own unique set of beliefs and rituals. When you're ready to learn, be alert to the presence of a potential new teacher in your life. On the other hand, this teacher could be you if you are in a position to share your wisdom with others. And then when it comes to, let's see, drawing this card may also mean that you are dedicated to taking a traditional path in love. Because that's the Hierophant.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, traditional.
Courting, engagement, marriage. Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it. I wish this generation would get it.
Yeah, because some of that stuff it was for a reason, and it wasn't bad. It was really good, and I think it helped people maintain like better relationships, like that lasted longer. Like my grandparents were married their entire lives, and it was like, I don't know, 50 years, probably like 60 years or something. They were married, and that was the standard that you set for yourself when you got married. There was no such thing as a prenup. We didn't plan, you didn't plan for failure before Divorce you even started. No, it wasn't an option. I mean, and granted, there were cases when divorce was probably the best option, but
it wasn't an option.
It wasn't an option, and you stuck it out, and sometimes it was successful, not always, but in any case, you stuck it out with that person. If you chose them, then you stayed with them, and you
Get
found
back to
a
the
way.
core of why you guys got together.
You found a way to. Oh, married 35 years. Good for you. That's nice. I always like to hear that. I was in a 24-year relationship. That was the longest I was.
Just out of curiosity, Cindy, are you having questions about your marriage?
35 years. Let's see. Is that a 7 integer? It is, isn't it? It's 7 times 5, isn't it? 35. 7 years is tough. When you get to 7 years,
7 years,
14, 21, they're all like integers of 7, and they are tough years. I don't know why. And you just have to like buckle up, and
it's to test the durability and strength of your relationship.
I think if you go here's the thing. If you go at everything with a spirit of love in your heart, that you're doing this out of love for this person, that you're saying these things out of love because you love them, and you treat them as like you would want to be treated, or like that you would treat someone you actually love, then things can work out and things can be good. It's when people come at, like, either they come at you from a place of negativity, or they're not really there for the right reasons, then you're going to have issues. So but let's see, Cindy, the last card is the Tower is your present, Tower reversed, and so that would suggest effects of this card are more subtle and less devastating, may also indicate that you're making attempts to avoid what is happening, clinging to an old way of being or doing things instead of facing inevitable change. The Tower wants you to know that it's safe to accept what is happening, even if it feels uncomfortable, and that you should trust You are being led where
I
you
knew
are
it.
meant to go.
I knew it. She's having it's her
Oh, you have
marriage.
MS. Yeah.
It's her marriage.
Yep. I had a friend whose wife had MS, and he took care of her till the day she died. He was her hospice nurse. Even he was a really very, very loving man who honored his commitment to her, and I hope that you have the same type of husband.
I think she's questioning that.
Yeah,
I
and
really
maybe
feel like that's
it's
everything
hard.
that's circling is like her life is in a situation where she has no control over it except for how she feels and whatnot.
Yeah,
And she's got questions. I got a feeling about the fidelity of her husband, what their future is looking like. Is the marriage going to last? Like, I feel like it's all based around her marriage. Would that be about right, Cindy?
let's see. The Hanged Man is your future, and that to me just says, well, it's reversed. So not to fight your current circumstance
She said exactly.
or force forward movement. Delays are annoying, but the divine is trying to show you something you may have otherwise missed before. You may feel eager to begin the next part of your journey, but instead, quiet your mind and listen for intuitive messages. There's much to be gained in stillness.
That's going to be the word
And
of the night.
that's the thing too. Like with your MS, you're going to find that you have less mobility, and in that stillness, work on your mind and really sharpen it, hone it to a fine edge, and you can you can still do all of that. And I think just work with what you've been given, and try to live each day to the fullest that you can, and just be you.
And just take it with a it is what it is attitude. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah, and the divine will
and let the rest work itself out.
yeah, the divine will be there and will guide you through it if you listen to your intuition and you meditate and you pray on it, and you'll find answers. And if we can ever be of service to help you again, just tune in, and you can reach anytime. You can reach me at skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com. Couldn't be easier. skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com.
Hey, Cindy, I got a feeling that the questions that you have for us, that you already know those in your mind, and you came here for us to give you affirmation on what you already know. So you need to just trust yourself, and you already know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of times you'll think it's a question, but it's really not. If you look into yourself, you already know the answer to the question. Maybe you're just looking for some kind of reinforcement of that, like, yeah, that's the case or whatever. But you look into your intuition, and you'll find the answers that you're seeking.
That's an internal dialogue. Pay attention to that.
Yeah, and I used to think that, like, is it just my imagination, or am I just out there thinking to myself? But no, it's your intuition trying to talk to you and tell you what you need to know. And I'm sorry that your mom has Alzheimer's. My stepdad had Alzheimer's, and I know
oh man, that's got to be tough, and you can't help her.
No, it's tough to yeah, it's hard. That is definitely a tough situation, and all I can say is trust in your intuition.
Sounds like her faith being tested to me.
Yeah, I think so too. So and whatever your faith may be, because we're not I don't bash Christians because I'm a witch. As a matter of fact, I think Jesus was probably a swell fella, and
and undoubtedly he was a demigod. If his father was a god,
right,
his mom was a human,
right,
he was a demigod. My mom is way Christian, and I even got her to admit that one.
And keep in mind too that the King James version of the Bible was written by King James. He was not
Sir Francis Bacon.
He was not a theologian. He was just a dude who happened to be a king, and he locked people up, until the book was how he wanted it and how he thought it should be. So, take that how you will. He also wrote the it
And
was
there are missing books out the Bible. You ain't
demonology.
crazy.
Yeah, there are missing books out of the Bible. Yeah, but yeah, he wrote a book on witches and stuff, and yeah, you can check that out at at your local library. But he
The
was not a
Bible
great guy.
demonizes witches.
Not a great guy. Yeah, and he demonized witches for
And then
really
stole
no
all
good
of our
reason.
stuff and said, that's for us, not for you.
I know it's stupid, It really is. The way witches have been treated throughout history is really just sad and shabby. And we're here to say that we're here. We're well, I'm queer, but get used to it because we're not going anywhere.
Oh.
And I think witches are coming out of the broom closet, and that's what Skeleton Key is all about. We're helping witches come out of the broom closet no matter where they are, and standing up and saying, oh, a medium and an empath, yeah. It makes it harder. Yeah, I hear you, because especially as an empath, you feel things so deeply sometimes that it's overwhelming.
And you're not sure if you're feeling your feelings or
someone else's, and it's tough. And you have to just try. That's another when meditation comes in, because if you can quiet your mind, you can kind of filter through some of that stuff,
And being an empath, you should know that a lot of that reading is like through the energy that you feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like feeling like what people have anxiety, and I used to have anxiety, but I figured out it wasn't really anxiety. What it was my magic trying to get out, and you put that, everybody tells you, oh, well, put that away, put that anxiety away, put it down. No, let it flow over you, let it rush over you and flow out of you, and let it go, let that energy just flow through and out of you. And then, anxiety gone, you let the magic out to go do whatever it was going to do in the universe. And to hold it in and to try to put that feeling down is not right. Learn to work with it, not against it. And all the drugs that people take for anxiety and stuff, it's no good. It's bad stuff. It just turns you off, and then you're only living a half of a life. You're not really a full on person, because your feelings are so dead inside from the medications that you just can't function. And I think that that's not a good thing. Just learn how to live with anxiety instead of trying to get rid of it.
I'm a little bit lost at what she's saying.
Become a very Lakey husband, go get groceries. Lazy husband. I don't know. I don't understand, Cindy. You'll have to be a little bit more clear about that. Very Lakey husband, go get groceries.
I think she's saying lazy.
Oh, okay. Become a very lazy. Oh, you become very lazy. You made your husband go get the groceries. Okay. So you're a hermit, and yeah, because of your MS, and you feel like you're not as mobile as you once were.
You're having the same problem that I had when I realized my body couldn't keep up with my soul no more. Yeah. On like a way more intense level.
Yeah. Well, and you start to, realize that your own mortality and things like that. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you realize, you go into this knowing, okay, everybody's going to die. But when it hits home that you're among that crowd and it's going to happen to you, and you need to accept it, and you need to learn how to take it all in and be okay with it, because what other choice do you have? It kind of hits home. This is I would say we're in our crone, phase of life. And as a crone, you kind of realize that you're not going to be here forever. You decide what's important to you, And oh yeah, not getting much sleep. I know all about that one. I don't get much sleep either, and I think I may be an astral traveler, um, but I can't. I have a hard time hitting REM
So
sleep.
if you're not getting any sleep, usually the reason that is there's literally something weighing like on your soul or on your mind. And until you can reconcile that with yourself, you're going to continue to have trouble sleeping. And the longer it goes on, the worse that it's going to get. So
Mm.
whatever is bothering you, if it's your situation, you need to find a way. And I can't imagine how hard that's going to be, but you need to find a way to come to peace with that and accept it. You need to find acceptance
Yeah.
with your situation. And I think that you'll find that you'll probably start sleeping more, because lack of sleep is usually something is on your soul or on your mind.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Or it could be part of her disease process too. MS. Y'all got me.
Wow.
I'm not crazy. No, you're not crazy.
No, not
Not at
even
all.
close.
No. It's just it's just the things that we go through in life, and trying to find ways to deal with it in a good way, a way that's conducive to us having full lives, and being happy within ourselves. And all those things are important. And if we can try and help you guys get there,
And
we're doing
sometimes
it.
just being heard by
Hmm.
somebody that understands and gets it and
Hmm.
can empathize with you. I mean, just somebody to
Hmm.
vent to can make all the difference in the
Hmm.
world.
That's true.
And we're right here.
Hmm.
And trust me, no judgment. And
Oh no, judgment free zone.
definitely be sending some prayers up at the end of this one.
Yeah, for sure. Cindy, we'll be keeping you in our thoughts and prayers, and
Most
hope that you
definitely.
are,
And your mom.
gonna feel, and your mom, yeah, and that you're gonna start feeling a little bit better about, everything, and learning ways to cope with it. So, God bless you, Cindy, and blessed be to all of you out there. Thank you for joining me and Jess tonight, and join me again on Wednesday night, 10 p.m.
Tell
I don't
your
know.
friends.
Yeah, I hope I haven't stepped on anyone's toes at the Things Network. Um, oh, that could be significant. But anyway, I hope I didn't
Cherokee.
step on any toes at things because I'm an hour late tonight. But God bless you, and I'm sorry if I did. But thanks for the time, because I really do enjoy helping people and giving readings and stuff, and just chit chatting with all of you.
One last word, Cindy. If you're dreaming about Cherokees, you might want to look into the Atlantean people.
Atlanteans, and that's interesting. Um, yeah, my I think my cousin
I'm
Paul
just going to
thinks he
leave
may
that
be an
one right
Atlantean.
there. But if you're dreaming about Cherokees and Native Americans, you need to check into the Atlanteans.
Okay, well, good advice, and something for you to, give some thought and study to. So,
And let us know next week.
yeah, next Monday. So, because I'll be back again next Monday, and also on Wednesday at 10 p.m. And my Wednesday show, is a little bit racier because it's a little later. It's Madam After Dark. So, which, it's usually after dark now anyway. So, but thanks again for coming to join me, you guys. I really appreciate it. And God bless all of you. I hope that your lives are full and happy, and that you come back and see me again real soon. Blessed be everybody.